So these are patients of people who were cured here.
Oh wow, yeah.
All right, we are back in cold Saranac Lake, and we are going to go to the Laboratory Museum, which is where they studied tuberculosis.
I don't know what we'll see there. It sounds kind of interesting.
It does. It does. So that should be pretty fun. Yeah, apparently back when they didn't really know how to cure tuberculosis, people came here for like cold fresh air, and they'd sleep out on sleeping porches, and I guess they studied possible cures. So I think we're going to learn a lot.
Yeah, I think this is what put Saranac Lake on the map too.
Initially,
these tuberculosis houses.
Yeah.
Everyone from New York City and surrounding areas all came up here for the cold, dry weather.
Yeah. All right, let's get inside and see what it's about.
All right, let's go.
Dr. Edward Livingston Trudeau came to the Adirondacks from New York City when he was seriously ill with tuberculosis in 1873. And he was surprised to find that he felt the mountain air and the mountain climate helped ease his symptoms. He tried several times to return back home to New York City, and each time he felt that his symptoms relapsed. So he came up to the Adirondacks and built a cottage in Saranac Lake that would become his winter home. And he started the Adirondack Cottage Sanitarium, which was aimed to help working class people suffering from tuberculosis. He was also studying tuberculosis, and in 1882, he read a paper by a German doctor, Robert Koch, who claimed that tuberculosis was an identifiable organism. This inspired Dr. Trudeau to become vigilant in trying to be able to stain and recognize tuberculosis under a microscope. The lab started in his house in 1885, and he was just using an 8x12 home office as his laboratory, and he worked in this laboratory until 1893. And this was the first official U.S. laboratory built for the study of tuberculosis.
So this is how they tracked prescriptions. Carbonated
really?
soda, glycerin, water. Wow, so that's how these were like recipes for prescriptions.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, here's all this stuff right here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, here's more over here. Oh, whiskey, gin, bismuth.
Oh, look at that. Some more hidden medicines.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it's like everything was compound drugs back then.
Compound W.
Yeah.
Compound D. This is where they got it from.
I mean, I know we're gonna go down there, but it looks spooky going into the basement.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, these are beautiful tall windows.
Yeah, man, look at that. It's the whole thing. Hey, look at this picture. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, they've got
It's
one
like a
there
ghostly-
too.
It's like a ghostly picture.
It was very interesting to see all of the old equipment that they used and to see the setup for the patients. On that table to the right that has the phone on it, it actually had a pretty funny little booklet in it for rules for patients staying at the Saranac Sanitarium. And I had to laugh because the first line was hilarious. So it says, tuberculosis is infectious. You have yours because some tuberculosis individual was ignorant or careless. They didn't mince words.
Let's see. Samuel Inslee. Edmund Wright Inslee.
Dilworth Child.
Yeah, that's a big stove. Light it in memorials, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see what's down here.
Oh, so this explains the thing, I think.
there had been so many x-rays of lungs, it was nice to see a little bit of a description of what we were looking at. So if you're interested, definitely pause that and see what it says. This just shows that Edward Trudeau did actually die here in Saranac, which was interesting to find out. We headed next to the John Baxter Black Memorial. In 1928, it housed the scientific library and served as a lecture hall. And they still do programs here. They were set up, since it was the Winter Carnival, they had a button making station set up, but there were still tons of old books. And we got to watch a really informative video about Saranac Lake and its origins and the history of tuberculosis here. There was a ton of information. It was very interesting to visit. And there is an audio tour that you can listen to while you go through. You can take up to 45 minutes to an hour to go through if you're really listening and reading all of the information. It was so detailed, and you would never know that there was so much tuberculosis history right in our own backyard.
All right, that was pretty neat.
Yeah, it was.
It's pretty incredible that they were able to, what they were able to find.
Yeah, and start
studying.
here.
Yeah.
Tuberculosis, who knows?
Yeah, definitely worth the visit. It's $7. It's a self-guided tour. They do have audio you can listen to, and like about a 12-minute video you can watch about the history of things. Definitely worth it. Very interesting, really cool. And I thought there was a pickle in the gift shop, but it was a tuberculosis.
You can buy tuberculosis.
$10.
A toy for your kid.
That's right. All right. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.
And we'll see you on the trails.